Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to tie the Palomar knot. It is the strongest knot to tie obviously a lure onto your line that I know, and it's super fast. Once you learn how to do it, you can do it so fast. I could do this in under 10 seconds probably. That's just how good it is. I'm just going to be using some bright line today so you guys can see it. Yeah, if it sounds like the house is about to fall down, it's actually because it's super windy and rainy out, and that's why I'm not fishing today. So let's get started. First thing you're going to do, I'm using this frog hopefully so you guys can see a little bit better. You want to put it just straight through that eyelet, or whatever you guys want to call that, the eye, just so you can, let me get some line, just so you can hold it like this. Here's your tag end. So you just put it through that loop that you have on all your baits, and then you're going to run it back through like so and pull that through, so you have a loop on one side, and then you have the line coming from your rod, and then your tag end, which is right here. And you'll have a loop, so you'll have a loop and then not a loop. And you should be able to just pull the bottom line and get some more line, so you have a pretty big loop. You want your loop to be bigger than your bait. Okay, so next you have your loop here, and then your line coming from your rod and your tagging. You take that loop and you're going to go over this, so you cross the two. It doesn't really matter if it's all tangled or anything. So you cross the loop and the two pieces of line, and you just tie an overhand knot like you're starting to tie your shoe, and you'll have that. So you'll have your loop on this side now, the line coming from your rod, and then your tag end. Pull that somewhat tight, not all the way down. Now what you're going to do is put your bait through the loop. So you pull it through like this. Sometimes it's hard, it's usually not that hard to do. Be careful on your, you want a bigger loop on your jigs and stuff with skirts so it doesn't get caught in it. So you just pull everything through the loop. And now your loop's on the other side. You literally can't tell any difference. It's literally a loop. So you have your loop still, and then your tag end, and your line coming from your rod. Now, all you do is slip this knot right here. So now you have slipped loop and another slipped knot there. Pull your tag end and your line here from your rod. We're just going to say this is your rod. You're just going to pull that all the way down. Make sure you don't hook yourself when you pull it, so grab the hooks. And you're just going to pull these two pieces of line. And keep pulling until you get that tight. There it goes. That's going to be the Palomar knot right there. See if we can get this to focus. Obviously then you want to cut your tag end. So you're going to leave about that much. These things won't cut, but you'll just have a little tag end, and it's going to be like this. Not too much. Less than a centimeter, I believe. It looks like an actual knot. It doesn't look like just a bunch of tied overhand knots. So I'm going to show you guys it one more time, and then we'll be done. Okay, so here it is one more time for you guys. You're going to run that through the, I don't even know what they call that. The eyelet, I don't know. So you have it like this. And you just have tag end here and line coming from your rod here. Then you take your tag end, put it back through the loop, or through the eyelet. You have your loop here, your tag end, and your line coming from your rod. Again, this spool is just gonna act like my rod. So now you can still go like this, move it back and forth. You have your loop, you want it to be bigger than your bait, and you have your tag end right here, and then your line coming from your rod behind it. Doesn't matter if it's behind it or in front, it doesn't matter where any of the line is actually. Next thing you're gonna do is cross it and put it through that loop you made after you cross. You bring your loop through the loop you made. So it's like an overhand knot, like you're starting to tie your shoe, just with 2 shoestrings pretty much. So now you have your loop, your knot, and your line from your rod, and your tag end. Then you put the bait through the loop, if I can get it, and you just pull it around. Can't tell any difference that it's pulled through or not, at least from what I know. Now you're gonna just slip it. Now it's slipped, and you're gonna pull your tag end and your line coming from your rod. And sometimes if you just pull one, the knot will cinch down a lot better like that. A lot of times it's usually your tag end that you pull, and then pull your line coming from your rod. And to make sure it's a good knot, pull that line coming from your rod that will hold the bait the whole time as hard as you can, so to see if it'll come off. Now I got some better cutters. You want to cut your tag end. You're gonna want it shorter than that. Make it about half of that. It doesn't really matter that much, but so that's how you guys tie the Palomar knot. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you guys like these how-to videos. It's hard to get out on the water right now because it's starting to get really cold, really windy, and really rainy. But I'm gonna try and get one more video of like lake fishing up before the end of fall when it starts to transition to winter. I'm gonna start getting squirrel videos up. I just bought a 22. Drop a like, subscribe, and share this video. And we'll see you guys on the next episode of Catching with Kyle.